literally on our way. As you can see, all the freaking crap that is in this car. Our car is a little tiny Hyundai Veloster. It's a 3-door little hatchback, but we somehow have managed to put everything that we need in here. We may have or may not have already argued about
Tetris champions,
what we need and what we don't need in this car. Anyways, we're gonna stop at Bucky's, our favorite place in the world, and then we'll show you our setup.
everybody gets off the interstate right here. There's a huge line behind us.
There's Buckster. Apologize for the big old crack in the window. A piece of road gator popped up and busted our window a while back.
We were on the way to a funeral.
Were we? Yep. Oh yeah, we were, weren't we?
It was scary, but I'm just glad it wasn't a whole tire.
It's so pretty outside. I'm not the greatest camera woman. Just got my whole finger in the shot. Ooh, I want iced coffee. You hate your life.
I would advise against that.
Holy freaking moly at the people here.
Are you sure about this?
Oh, I don't know. I want to go see Bucky.
I mean, it won't be this busy when we come home.
You guys, we might not be to see Bucky today.
I'm not catching COVID for Bucky. I'll come on Tuesday. Bucky's, we love you, but I'm not catching COVID.
Sadness.
No, not happening.
Bye, Bucky's. Bye, Buckster. All right, so we're not going to Bucky's.
No, that was way, way too many people.
That's okay. We don't have to go to Bucks.
We'll go on Tuesday on our way home.
Okay. Now, we are 3 hours out from being able to check into our campsite. So
we're gonna take the scenic route.
Much to Whitney's demise because she doesn't want to take the scenic route. But I also don't want to sit in the car just to sit there until we can check in. But we'll probably call and see if we can check in early, but checkout isn't until 1, so I'm gonna give some people some time to kind of like clear out, I guess. All right, we're here. Just kidding. I mean, that looks like a pretty nice campsite though.
It just looks very plain.
Yeah, there's not very many trees or anything.
Considering Johnny's RV is up here and it's got a daggone lazy river.
Oh yeah, we love Johnny's. I don't think you can tent camp in Johnny's though.
No.
That's the only thing.
But now we have a camper.
True that, true. But we are on the Baldwin Beach Express. So the way that we found this park that we're going to is we have this app called RV Parky where you can look up like parks that are close by and like you can look by state and everything, but they have all parks on there. Like they have like gas stations, KOAs, like all of it. I think my biggest concern with it is like we want to try different parks and stuff and go different places, is that one day we might end up at one of the campsites that's just like mostly for people who are working in town, and because like we've passed like 3 or 4 of those so far on this road, and we always pass them when we come down this road, which is nothing wrong with those parks, but it's just like those aren't like the type of parks that you go to for like leisure. I feel like those are like strictly like just power hookups for view and water hookups for you to have. Growing up and stuff, we've always went like upstate Mississippi to campsites, and then also we would go to like Gulf State Park. Is it Gulf State? Like it's the Gulf Shore State Park. And I tried to get us a site there, but there was absolutely no openings, which kind of sucked. But like, see, like this, that's kind of more like that looks like kind of like a leisurely park, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to show up to go camping and it be like these people's houses.
And I mean, people do use those for like coming down here and vacationing, but it's because sometimes you can't find anything else closer to the water, and that's as close as you're gonna get. And if you want to stay cheap, you want to stay in your camper.
Right.
So, I mean, people will stay at parks like that when it gets deeper into the summer because there's absolutely nowhere else to stay.
Right. But like, I don't know, I feel like I would be intruding, kind of like, oh, here we are on vacation and these are these people's, you know, home. I think it would be cool to live in a camper though. Oh, a lot of people live in the little campsite that we go to in upstate Mississippi. Well, it's not really upstate, like mid, like 2 hours away from us in the south. We gotta decide, are we going down the Beach Express and passing Oa? Or are we going the long way around and going
Let's go through? There's more to see on the long way around. Because Oa, it's all we'll see on that route is Oa.
Yeah, and we might come to Oa tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We don't know what our plans are for tomorrow yet.
Probably some bird watching and
bird watching.
Nature watching.
If you go this way, you get to go to Johnny's Lakeside RV. And it's a really nice RV park, and it has a lazy river.
A pool, a lazy river.
Yeah, a pool, lazy river, concession stand, snow cone. They have like this little restaurant. They have a lake that you can fish in.
You're about 30 minutes from the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, and what else? Oh, it has like a little kiddie pool area. It's really cute.
Also, you're not in Alabama unless you see an Alexander Shinar.
Oh yeah.
You see them every 5 miles. Attorney at law.
Slow creep to look at him, just in case you need an attorney. Green. We're going the long way around. I don't know if we'll stop anywhere. We might.
Might just window browse.
There is a pet store on the way. Maybe I can talk little baby into taking me. Most likely not though. Also, we didn't bring our little baby girl with us because we were unsure about. Usually when we go camping, our parents go with us, and we have a camper. So if we need to go somewhere, then we could like pop her in the camper and not have to worry about her. But with the tent, we weren't sure about taking her.
Like what if we go to a Walmart?
Yeah.
And our air conditioner cuts out, and then she's burning alive in the tent.
Right.
Like our minds go to the extreme.
Yeah. And then like, what if she starts crying and then someone hears her and they decide that they need to go rescue her? Oh, it would just be horrible. So this is our maiden voyage alone, just us, to see how it is and to see how we think in the future Penny would fare, because she's old and
this specific campsite.
Yeah, so we don't want her to. Yeah, this is our first time camping by ourselves without, you know.
I think now that we've got our camper, Penny will go with us a lot more once we start that. But for right now, the tent, and it's just too hot in the south.
Yeah, and this is our first time like going camping, other than like primitive camping. That one time where we went canoeing, where we don't have like my dad's camper to fall back on, as far as like kind of like a safety net. Like, oh, gotta go to the bathroom, let's go to the camper. Oh, gotta go wash your hands, let's go to the camper. Oh, need some drink of water, let's go to the camper. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited. But yeah, we didn't bring our little baby girl, even though she's probably really sad and mad, but she's a pawpaw, so she'll be okay.
Yep.
Welcome to Florida. That would be your sanitation station, probably, where you're gonna dump. Yep.
Dump the food tank. Numbers?
Yeah. That's 3. We're 60, so.
That is a small area.
Well, 51, 52, 56. It is way hot, and we forgot to start filming. We've already put up this.
We were kind of taken back by how small this site is.
Yeah.
Well, it's not small if you bring like a tiny tent and that's it, but we have a lot of crap.
Yeah, so we're about to set up the tent.
But now looking at it, it's not that small. All right, so yesterday was hell, and we thought we were probably going to go home as soon as we set up, because our new tent, we've only set it up twice. Yesterday was the second time. One of the poles snapped, it unraveled, the pole tore, and then we noticed that we call it the lid, but the canopy, the top of the tent, has holes. There's rips in the seams. We noticed a couple of holes the first time we set it up, but that pole snapping just caught us off guard. It was hot. We were annoyed. But we stuck it out, and we slept really good last night. We went around. We went to Gulf Shores. Went to the wharf. We had some friends that live in Pensacola that wanted to meet up for dinner, so we went to Pensacola Beach, and we went to my favorite little oyster restaurant. It's called the Frisky Dolphin, and that was good. So really the location of this place is perfect, because you're right at dead center between Pensacola Beach and Gulf Shores, so it's like party town. And it was how much a night to stay here? $52 for both. We paid $52 for 2 nights, which is incredible when you think about how much a hotel room costs in this area. Anyway, so this morning we woke up to birds, to wildlife. We've had a good morning. We cooked sausage and biscuits, and we made coffee. It's really, really hot, but our little area is shaded. So far so good. We're gonna go check out the lagoon here in a little bit. We gotta get our bathing suits on. We're relaxed today, and we're taking the tent back tomorrow because we paid how much? We paid $277 for it, and it is, I hate to say it because we love Ozark Trail, but this tent is crap. So we adventured down to the actual like swimming recreational part of this state park, and we are amazed once you get out here and you see how good the view is, and how nice the bathrooms are, and how many picnic tables they have, and how clear the water is, and how much space there is to do things. You really realize that you got a really good deal. Here's just a little water's clear. You can see little fishies. I just saw another fish jump, but we really are pretty happy with this. Here's a cool thing. This bird's been sitting here since we got here, but now he's being shy. Oh, there he is. Dang, I want to hold him. Will you get a picture of him?
Yeah, I'm gonna get with this.
Just wait until he comes out. It might be done.
No, he's coming.
his little eyeball.
Chairs, they come with a footstool. We didn't bring the footstools. Hammock and hammock stand. I love this. This is our little bug net kitchen area. This is not instant. Our tent is instant. Our other tent's instant, but this was pretty easy to put together as well. I did a lot of research on a camp kitchen because we really wanted a camp kitchen to be able to like store stuff and like for convenience, because usually we go camping with my parents, but obviously we didn't this time and we couldn't rely on the camper. So we got this from the Bass Pro Shop. It was the #1 everywhere I looked. Watched a couple videos, there weren't many, so I figured I'd show you guys. This holds your food, which is convenient because when we first got here, Aunt's gotten our food while we were waiting. It has like a tabletop. These come off, they're little hangers, and you can put them, everything stores in the sink when it folds. We can open it up and show you guys if y'all want to do that, let us know. Paper towel holder. We got this little mini fridge at Walmart for like $89. It's been perfect. There's a shelf that you can see right here. We just put it on the ground so the refrigerator wasn't sitting right on the ground. We bought this little collapsible sink. I'm pretty sure this might be Ozark Trail too. We got these cast iron skillets. They're Ozark Trail. We have like a little dishes set that we bought for 2 people here. So this thing is Scorcher underneath here, but I think we'll get like one of those little fans to hang on this little clippy dude right there, and it would make it a lot better.